everyone. I am here to do a mini pen haul today. I was in San Francisco over the weekend and I had the opportunity to stop by a few different shops and I bought some new pens. Some of them are new, some of them are not exactly new to me, but I've used them before. But I just wanted to share what I got. So the first thing I wanted to share were these Pentel Sparkle Pop pens. I love these pens. I was gifted one by my roommate at Plancation in Mesa this past summer, and I loved it so much I used the whole thing up. And I don't know if you can see, like, if it's going to show up on camera. But look at how pretty that is. There you go. They just have this really beautiful shimmer. And she bought me one of these black ones and it kind of sheens like a reddish blue. And while I was in Berkeley, I found this cute little stationery shop called, I want to say it was Elmwood Stationers. And they had these. And I picked up two black ones to replace the ones I used up. Man, this one doesn't like me writing like this. Look at how pretty that is. But I also picked up two different colors too. This one is purple and it shimmers kind of this pretty blue color. And then there's this green one. Oh, this one's writing a lot better. And that one sparkles kind of a blue color. I love these so much. They come in a few other colors. There was a gold and a silver, which I didn't buy because I already have a gold and a silver pen. I know that there's a pink, but they didn't have any in stock when I was there. So these were the ones I ended up coming home with. And I love them, and I would definitely recommend them to anybody. And that's the Pentel Sparkle Pop. The next thing I got were some jelly rolls. We all know jelly rolls and we love our jelly rolls. And the reason why I got these, besides the fact that these were colors that I don't have, is that they're great for lettering when you do a faux calligraphy. Let's see. So when you write, the ink is very wet. And so when you go back to thicken those down strokes, they fill in really nice. And you can't really do it as well with a very dry pen. But because these are very wet pens, again, very hard to do this in this angle. You can see they just fill in nice for that faux calligraphy look. So I grabbed a few more of those because I use them a lot when I address envelopes by hand for cards or for my Etsy shop orders. I like to have a good variety of colors on hand. The next thing I bought was one of these Blackwing pencils. I keep seeing everywhere that the Blackwing pencil is supposed to be the Cadillac of pencils. It's the greatest pencil that you'll ever write with. And my thought is like, it's a pencil as long as it's not a cheap one from the dollar store. You know those ones that when you sharpen them, they kind of fall apart? It's a pencil. How fancy could it be? Everywhere that I found selling these, though, was only selling them by the box. And I'm not committing to 24 super expensive pencils when I don't know what the big deal is. So one of the shops that I visited was called Maido, I think it's pronounced, M-A-I-D-O, and they had these individually. So I picked one up. You can see they've got this weird kind of squishy eraser on the top, and they had white ones and they had black ones, but this is just supposed to be a regular old pencil, so we'll see how that goes. I haven't tried it yet. Of course, I found a fountain pen. I had to get a fountain pen. I love fountain pens. And this is a Pilot Kakuno. I think that's how you say it. And the neat thing about this pen is, I don't know if it'll really show up on there. You see the nib has a little smiley winky face on it? How am I going to resist a pen that has a flippin' smiley winky face on the nib? I mean, come on. So I got one in pink, and it's a medium nib. I did test they had them so you could test them out in the store, and I like the way the nib's right. The Japanese mediums tend to be a little finer than the other mediums that you can find out there. So I really liked how it wrote, and I haven't tried it yet, but I also picked up the converter so I can use my own ink and not have to use cartridges. So I'm really excited to get to try that. And then the last thing I got were these refills for my black Style Fit pens. I love these pens. This is what the pen looks like. This was in I want to say it was a swag bag from Plancation 2 years ago. And I got this pen and it came in pieces. And I thought to myself, I am too stupid to use this dang pen. I could not figure out how to make it work because, like I said, it came in pieces. You got this and you got this. And I was trying to figure it out and I couldn't figure it out. And of course, I didn't even think about looking on YouTube, which would have been the smart thing to do. But after a while, I figured it out. So this is the refill. And you pop it out of here. And then you take the body of the pen, and this is literally all it is. And then this is very long, which is probably why it confused me, I think. And then you just kind of scrape off that. I'm going to get my nails done this week, I promise you guys. So that's what it looks like. And the reason why I like these pens is because they write so small. Look at that. Look how tiny that is. I can write in, my planner has even this tiniest little sliver bit of space. I'm going to be able to write in that little tiny space. And it's going to fit, and I'm still going to be able to write neatly, unlike if I use a bigger pen, like say one of my G2s or a Staedtler or a Jelly Roll. I'm not going to be able to ever get letters that small, and I'm not going to be able to squish words into tiny spaces. So I loved this pen so much that I actually went online and I ordered a whole set of them. They come in pretty much any color you could want, including yellow and brown, which are two very hard colors to find in pens. At least I found it's hard to find a good, reliable yellow. And if you get the set of them, the bodies are silver, and the what do you call it? The push buttony guy shows you what color is in the pen. So when you go to get a refill, you know which goes in which pens. And also when I'm grabbing a pen, I don't have to sit there looking at the bodies trying to figure out what color it is. It says, I don't know if you can make that out? It's so tiny. It says Uniball Signo UMR 10938 in Mandarin orange. You can get the refills for these online, and they're, I want to say they're like $1 or $2 for the refill. So once you invest in the bodies, it's nothing to keep them refilled. And you can also buy bodies that will hold like 3 to 5 of the refills. So like the Kaleido pens, and they are gel pens. They write really nicely on the stickers that I make because I use that matte, weatherproof matte paper. It's water resistant. And they write really nicely on that. So those are actually my favorite pens for planning. Those are the ones that are my #1 go-to that I carry with me after trying so many other ones. So that is my pen haul from, Yay! So that's my pen haul from this past weekend. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. And if you like my video, go ahead and subscribe. So that way if I post again, you'll get to see my videos. Yay! I don't know why I keep saying yay, but I do. I will see you later. Bye.